We go, chat.
For 60s, a light green, then off we go from the goal line. The S-Race will run us back.
Oh, he got room, chat. Dean screen.
Consistently need to start things or run back all the way to 50
The
yards.
Dolphins about had the same amount of losses one week four as two as picks.
Seasonally, takes over after the 54-yard run back. Against the Bills, 1-8, 9 PBs, 10 touchdowns they have had this record. Out of the challenge tonight, got 4 new offensive linemen. The center really experienced.
Tua, we're gonna need you to snap the helmet on the other side, boy. You are concussed. Take the hand off the HN, Washington. Get about 4 yards there. I think this should be a fun game. Dolphins are fighting base for their life here. They're going to hand the ball off to HN. He is going to absolutely get stuffed. And Oliver not playing in tonight's game. Tua throws the Hill. Hill is going to catch for a first down. Good catch by Tyreek Hill. Chat, we're trying to get to 50 subscribers. We are trying to get to 50 subscribers. They need to go fast. I don't think you got that. Go to H-Hand. H-Hand got space. Nice.
Really been able to run the football. This is a team that really prides itself on running that outside zone.
Got my boy Ollie Gordon in the backfield. Come on, Ollie. Fake it. Pass to Washington. He has room. He's going to get a first down. We had laundry.
He's the referee tonight. Something like that. He knows from far downfield.
First laundry of the game.
Had a pretty good symmetry playing together. It's been a great plan that Mike McDaniel and his staff's put together. You know, look at it right here. He just gets downfield. He's about 5 yards downfield. So it's the first setback here on this opening drive. Looking at the first and goal, instead it's a 2nd and 12.
A-Chan gonna bounce out to the right. He is gonna basically almost pick up the first down. It is gonna be 3rd down and 1.
Speed and also just a great instinctive back. That time there was penetration. You know, was able to feel it and then bounce to the outside. And able to accelerate upfield, get the shot around 3rd and short. Gordon is the running back. 7th play of the
3rd down and 1. They're gonna give the ball to Gordon. Gordon couldn't field. Not gonna get his first NFL touchdown. Not yet.
This game, wondering how this offensive line on a short week in a hostile environment with really 4 new starters up front would respond. Look at the movement on 3rd and short. Just pushing people around with not having Ed Oliver in the interior. They're able to control the line of scrimmage and get the big fill of the football. Got some positive yards. Gordon staying in on a 1st and goal.
I love that Ollie Gordon's good in the play. I absolutely love it. Ooh, he gets stuffed in the backfield though.
We said in the open, you know, forget about the X's and O's. Just show up with a chip on your shoulder and come out swinging. See where things stand at the end of 60 minutes. Mike McDaniel has his team with the right mindset. He did tell us 2 things. We got to win the turnover margin, and if we get in the red area, we cannot kick field goals. We've got to get touchdowns.
No one in the backfield. In gun formation. Sends a man in motion. Looking. He's gonna throw to Washington. Washington, oh, just a yard short. They're not being generous on the spot. They're actually taking it away from him. Dude, I mean, I just feel like if Washington just would have ran to the right a little bit, he could have dove in for a touchdown. Just watch. I felt like he had a touchdown. Just run to the right. I don't know why he's trying to chart the guy. Just run to the right. You can dive in for the touchdown. I say send the guy to the left, send him a motion, call hut, make him run to the left, throw that ball his way, dive in for the touchdowns. Looks like they're just going to give Gordon his ball though. Fucking man, Gordon, baby. Let's fucking go. Ollie Gordon, come on now, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh, Ollie fucking Gordon, baby. My man. My guy. Ollie Gordon. My fucking guy.
He definitely showed up tonight. A couple times he got his hands on the football, so Jordan does a great job there leading this team. The big kickoff return to kind of set the tone, and they take advantage of it.
And it's going to be 7-0. All right, chat, we're going to be right back.
fascinating.
It's about 148 million in today's dollars, but still 95 times more to go that one in this game.
No pressure. It better just be state of the art, fantastic. I can't wait to see what that'll be.
Here we go, the Buffalo Bills. Here we go. Oh, gets almost to 30. We see Josh Allen for the third time.
On opening night, one of his last 11 home starts, 67 touchdown run second. Most balls on the Cam Newton.
Throwing with himself in her pebble.
When you were looking at Josh Allen coming back,
There was a flag.
After the whistle, I think it's going to be on the Bills. Retaliating.
They're already moving back.
After the play was over, a personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 85 on the receiving team.
Wow. Watch this.
Yeah, Jackson Barnes.
Yeah, Holmes, he could have gone 85 and then 57 there at the end as well. That's, unlike what Miami did with a big return, Josh Allen will start in his own 15-yard line.
His pedigree is defense. Offensive coordinator is Joe Brady. He calls the plays. Here we go with the Bills' first play. Scrimmage, the tough fake, and then pass.
Oh my God. We are laundry.
Big part of tonight's game, the cornerback position of the
Last
Dolphins.
interference, number 23, the defense.
We got 4 quarters out tonight for Miami. So Jack Jones, who signed with the Dolphins in late July, is starting on one side. Rasul Douglas, a former Bill, just signed a few weeks ago, late August, on the other side.
20-yard running, first down. Got the 35-yard line. Allen hangs in. Start at the 30. Down at MetLife against the Jets.
Yeah, 21 for 132 yards and a couple of scores. I really think he's one of the most overshadowed superstars in the NFL. And I think it's because of Josh Allen. He does such a good job in so many different areas for these offense.
Second and finally, go with 3 tight ends. It's a formation they've been using very often of late. Richard. The territory.
Yo, whatever the fuck he was just sniffing.
The races again.
You talked about the 3 tight ends. Here's more of this Bills offense to the backside. They split drops and they go to the vision of the placement of William Cook. The whole crowd counts anywhere. He counts the offense. Nothing's in the backside. They play that pass to this team. With the whole 9.5 because he's doing it all alone. What we saw last week in their game when they just decided to get physical and run the football against the Jets. Josh Allen didn't have to do much. He got into that 13 personnel.
What's this?
Up front.
They ran for 224 yards last Sunday. On his number again. This time to the 30-yard line.
He just didn't flag back there and he got to the
Nah.
he would be the rookie trying to get cool.
Born in Laramie at the University of Wyoming, first round pick back in 18. Now Ray Davis is in the backfield, spelling Cook. Second down and 7. Has a motion.
Kincaid.
The NFL. I think if the Bills stay healthy and Josh Allen has another MVP type of season, a lot of people are going to start to look at Joe Brady. Some guys have that look and feel and sound of a head coach. Joe Brady is that kind of guy. So he's going to do everything he can tonight to get something else.
Yeah. They went from tight to 5 receivers in this pattern. Allen throws to the sideline, open, reaching for it.
Wow.
He's up to a great start this year.
Go, go. Let's cook.
James Cook, good here in Georgia, picks up the total here, 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
That's old school football. Getting a hat on a counter play. Good job, McGillian, the fullback that gets overlooked because we talk so much about the 3 tight ends. But when you have these many pieces at your disposal as an offensive coordinator, you got a quarterback that can handle it, whether you go heavy or you spread them out and do anything in between. Put so much on a defense to deal with, especially when you got a short week to try to prep.
Don Johnson and this time, and
Lots of flag. No Fridays, huh? What's the horse color, bro? Allen gonna throw over the middle. Ooh, that's caught by Kincaid.
Dolphins defense.
Quarter from the 31-yard line.
As 11. You know, if you look at the tape these first 2 weeks, they look like a team that has not played inspired football. So, I mean, that's what they're trying to do. Throw some in, play together.
And they get on the play. In the waning seconds, no, they cannot. That's the end of the quarter. 15 minutes. High mark, 7-7 on Thursday night football in Buffalo.
2, please. Make that 3.
swinging a bat, a pitcher, a football, a golfer. Everybody's it's the trade goes, that's the foundation.
He's looking for a much better way.
Josh Allen gonna throw the ball. Touch! No. Good.
Down to two.
Everybody eats. And that's been the motto of this offense. It's Steph Diggs moved on. They really don't have that superstar at receiver. They work as a group. You know, they're not working to get one guy the ball. They let the offense and the defense dictate who's going to be open. They find the open man. That's who he's going to throw the ball to.
Similar to what we saw with the Packers last week. Who's number one? Who knows? That 8 or 9 guys who can catch it. Good pass here. That's the first down. That's kind of Coleman, who may wind up as ineffective at one before the season is done.
This is what they want to see. And we saw this in the fourth quarter against Baltimore. Look at the strength there. That's what you want to see. I mean, he's a big body at 6'4", 215 pounds. A quick throw just to get it out there with soft corner coverage. And a great job of being able to use the hands and the strength to be able to secure that football to give up this first and goal.
Stride.
Yeah, Josh Allen hasn't ran the ball once.
And Allen, like what he sees on the other side, at least of the long.
That's not crazy.
Some teams are good, and they're not particularly interesting. The Buffalo Bills have really become a great team to watch.
They are. I mean, I think you bring up with Green Bay, it does kind of remind you as far as the way they use different pieces. You don't have that one guy. You kind of spread it out. Boy, what a challenge to get ready for this offense in all the different ways that they can attack you, all the different looks that they give you. And you got a Miami defense that had a short week. They struggled in their first 2 games, and now they got to go against Josh Allen, where if they get a stop tonight against this offense, it's a good job. Just trying to get a stop to slow down this offense.
Absolutely. I mean, Allen, that's entertainment. You watch the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Or a draw. Just thinking about one thing. Can we get to February? First and goal.
Zach Anderson and go and jumbo. They're going heavy to the left here.
No, that's interesting. It's Thompson. You guys worry about shit all the time. Oh.
Time for the Thursday Spotlight presented by Spectrum Internet. Mike McDaniel and Sean McDermott are alums of two esteemed colleges with rich history. Yale and William and Mary have 9 Declaration of Independence signees between them. They have combined for 22 Supreme Court justices, and how about this? 9 U.S. presidents. So that means graduates of these two schools are more likely to have accomplished any of those incredible feats than to be an NFL head coach.
Look. The Supreme Court justices
They got everything covered.
completely. Arizona State, talking to McDaniel the other day. This kind of quirky hit into Houston we know that. So he was talking about, or I asked him about his playing career at Yale. What was the highlight?
Yes.
Sitting on the sideline, interrupting. Not expecting that anybody. An 85-pound wide receiver for the Bulldogs. Now his 4th year as the head coach here. Ali Gordon is the running back as they start this drive to the 26-yard line. 2 are rolling. Looking, throwing. Trying to hit the hill. They expensive. This 10th season.
They started so well, had such good rhythm. That opening drive, see how Tua in this offense can respond. Remember, Tua himself didn't have a great second drive. Dropped that 3rd down snap and took his eyes off the football. They're going to have a hard time stopping Josh Allen. Every possession counts for Tua in this Dolphin offense.
To the 4 out of 6 to 29. Short drop, quick flip. H.L. And it's after a gain of 1. Tremerius White and Terrell Bernard are both there.
The difference in that opening drive and what you've seen here in the last couple is they're cranking up the pressure a little bit more. They're bringing 5 and trying to affect him, not let him have time like he did on that opening drive. Especially when they get the 3rd downs, where they like to get creative. He gives his receiver a shot, but good job of flushing him and good tight coverage downfield.
Haley's second punt is Spurs is 56. It's almost blocked, gets it away. Fair catch is falling for it. And Mayhews goes to the ground at the 28-yard line. 10:44. First half. Buffalo up by 7.
Want to win cash while watching Thursday Night Football? You got to try DraftKings Pick 6, now available in your state. Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for bigger payouts. Simply pick more or less on NFL player stats like touchdowns, passing yards, and more. Even make live picks as the game rolls on.
Hey, this is actually something that would be fun. Oh, I did.
Seven-yard line to start this drive. He is 7 of 8 for 64 yards. Off the fake, from the outside goes the pass. 70s, when Miami had the great teams, the undefeated team won 2 Super Bowls. They were, for the decade, 20-0 against Buffalo.
Wow.
Threw a bagel at him.
Wow. It's called payback.
Yes.
It's called payback with Josh Allen. And making the adjustments there as the defensive staff. He's talking about trying to pressure, trying to get to out that offensive staff. Trying to talk about trying to help to it and give him some time. How to get under center. You don't see a ton of this throughout the league. It's an 11th snap under center already.
2nd and 4.
Give the ball to James Cook, and he is off to the races.
This is giving Miami some of their own medicine. Going to our right, offense is left. It's an outside zone play. Good job there by Shavers, the receiver that comes in to block. Great job by Hollis, the blocking tight end. Deion Dawkins, the left tackle there, 73. And a great field by James Cook. Just kind of being patient, setting it up, and then accelerating once he hits that crease.
Now Ray Davis in at running back.
Allen gonna step up for the pocket, just throws it.
season. That time he took off, stepped up into the pocket as a threat to run, but with his vision, you just never know. As a defender, you better stay plastered on every single receiver that's downfield. This time it's Davis to back. You might get another flick like that. Heck of a play by Dotson to keep that ball away from getting to Davis. Grouping said the reason I bring up under center is I think that's another piece to what he likes to do, because you get James Cook back there basically dotting an I running downhill, and then they work so well play action, kind of marrying that look with play action with Josh Allen.
Allen gonna just throw. Oh,
Snap where he's going to go and did it quickly.
And they're working on Jason Marshall, so we've got a timeout here.
New era of Audi electric performance is here.
who forgives you well, forgives you well, forgives you well. Oh, dude, that is fucking sick. Dude, that is fucking nice. That is fucking sick, bro. I'm buying that. The fuck? Some of these things. Dude, that hoodie I just seen was fucking nice. Hold up. Yeah.
And now you got Jason Marshall reaching for his hamstring. He's out. Trying to find anybody to play corner right now.
This is a new secondary to go back to where they were a year ago. Even if they had anybody blocking it, it's still be
Hey, dolls for a hoodie though?
another Jack Jones.
Jones, who they picked up. I guess let's see. Here's what happened.
Kincaid there on a roster like a mesh route.
Actually, the right behind shutdown.
Yeah. First time he's been active.
Oh.
Defense is the edge of Phillips. It's great to see him back and healthy after what he dealt with in 23 with the Achilles and in 24 last year with the knee. And on the other side, Bradley Chubb was dealt with some injury. When they're healthy, they got to win on the outside for this defense. Right here.
Decent news is Jack Jones was out for only one play.
Oh, gonna go down for sack.
It's there.
It's talked about like if they're gonna be able to slow down Josh Allen, you've got to be able to win here and here. The fact that they're getting healthier, these guys is a tandem when they rush them both. Thing is slide one way. Here you got Dawkins on an island and Brown on the other side, two very talented tackles, but Chubb able to get home.
And Chubb now has a sack in every game. That's 3 for the season. Raider now a 39-yard field goal attempt.
Oh, we missed.
Tonight, this is this one. Miami Bulls. 15-7 is the score. We're back in 30 seconds.
We missed the damn field goal. It's not a fish.
Denver Rooks and Sherman actually pros, don't they? Frater was anything. He was anything but a pro in this one. This is like 10 miles.
And the whole, you know, you and I never golfed together. I told you I'm terrible. I make you feel good about your games. You need to play with me to make you get your confidence up. But that was just a miss. And then the operation was perfect. Snap, hold in the big kick against Baltimore. Great career. But he gets the Dolphins life here.
Yeah, exactly what Miami needed is Tua goes back and nothing happened in downfield. So there's a swing to the outside. H10 will get wrestled down. Stopped anyway after a gain of about 3.
As to the end, the Dolphins took the ball their opening drive, and boy, they were in sync. They had a little bit of everything going. They gave Tua some time. They were able to control the line of scrimmage.
I also don't even know what else I'm
despite the injuries and the inexperience up front. And they just moved the ball after a big kickoff return right down the field. Since then, the Bills adjusted, brought more pressure. And Dolphins have not been able to respond.
H is keeping on the ground, fighting. Comes up about 2 yards shy of the first tackle there by Tre'Davious. And surgery. Keep living the Rams last year for a while. Back here.
It's teammates moment. He was part of that fourth group on backup a number of years ago. And in his 9th year in the league,
Yeah, probably down
walk in rush. The Bills excited to have him back. Big play here for this Dolphins offense.
3rd down and 1.
We're gonna get the board in my man going down a push through that line.
That first drive, scored the touchdown.
Dude, there's no way there's been more than 4 flags, right?
That's rookie against rookie there. What a job at 225 pounds. He was met right at the line of scrimmage by Walker, the rookie out of Kentucky. And he's able to shake through that arm tackle and pick up just enough of that first down. What a great addition. All the speed that they have all over this offense to bring in a big thumper like that to get those tough yards.
6'2", 225, got a great preseason. HN. To this point, it's only thrown 9 times with 32 yards, or actually only 3 yards per pass.
This is an offense we all know about Mike McDaniel, his time at San Francisco with Kyle.
Absolutely thrown up in the back page.
Shaq Thompson, who's been doing that sort of stuff for 11 years in the league, third down.
Shaq Thompson, with his experience, he knew that Alec Engel was the Engel next up one-on-one here. It's a foot race. He's got to be able to get out to the outside and then be able to finish the play off. It was because he was able to have that peripheral vision on that block that allowed him to get outside of it and have leverage to finish off that play.
Every time Tool looks down the middle, Melvin is open. Flushed out again. Down the sideline.
Hurry.
Caught. 41-yard line. So,
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah.
His ability to make plays in space here, he's just trying to say, hey, I'm in your vision. I got this. And then he goes way up to climb the ladder to make that play. And how about Tua against that corner blitz? Drop contain. Then he kept his eyes downfield and eventually looked backside and finds Tyreek Hill.
Take it down to the 2-minute warning, and we have reached it before the snap. So 1st and 10, 2 minutes remaining.
Instead, it's on video. It's something
Oh,
that's
What?
Back here, Rams was one more comes back home here. And you see Achan out there to the outside, gives you an idea of what kind of skill set he has as a running
yeah,
back. Line up as receiver.
on her side too. That shit was never crazy today. They had a fire going.
It's third down.
Julia, Tyreek Hill is reversing. I mean, that right there is just, it's just, you know.
Players be able to make the third down conversion where he helps out, finds a soft spot in the zone, and his quarterback's running for his life. And then here, the yards after the catch, where they had him completely, they had leverage on him, the outside on both sides, and he's able to still stop and go and outrun that defense to get those first down yards.
Spinorama, the one that sticks. Stick it down to a minute.
Fourth down, 12. Keep Tebow.
Gordon in the backfield.
Ollie.
Picks up about 5. I'm still running.
I wish he would have cut to the left. I felt like he could have stepped on the guy.
Buffalo, like the Bills, if they kept deciding to. Maybe it was fun here.
I was thinking about trying to have a fall back to Josh Allen.
Exactly. Back in 30 seconds.
What a joke. I need, need something different, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think about where else I have this moment. You know, what should I cop? You know, like I need a hoodie. Like this, me not having a hoodie shit. I need a hoodie, bro. Just kidding, bro. It's only better start getting cold, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need a hoodie, bro.
Drives.
Yeah, bro. HF just keeps losing yards. We can't outrun us.
Hey, Bills lose that last time out. We're down.
Tough Tebow launching this thing. Why is it Miami trying to get out of bounds? Why is Miami one using their time?
That's what I'm saying.
In who they're going up against? In Josh Allen.
Right.
That's why Sean McDermott stick a. We want to try to give our guy time, and if we get him off the field here, make him kick a field goal, we're going to be able to give him maybe 35, 40 seconds. Bills get the ball again to start this second half. They defer.
I'm gonna cop a hoodie. I'm gonna cop 2 hoodies, bro. Maybe even 3, bro. For that, I might look on a TikTok shop and get some hoodies, bro, because there's no way if I'm still working there, bro, and it gets cold, bro. Oh, yeah.
Store here. He's the set. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down. Slides to a stop at the 18-yard line. Now you got a first down.
Yeah.
Now you want to take your own time out here. But they let the clock
Now
out.
they get it.
Yeah.
And how about Tua there? Again, not the most comfortable when it comes to getting out of pressure and creating, but he's out here competing. And he realizes when this thing opens up and he's got everybody covered downfield, they're playing zone, they got eyes on him. He still was able to find enough room there. It shows he's got enough speed to be able to get the first down. Good feel, didn't force it, didn't try to force it into one of his receivers like he's done a couple times, especially in the week one. And then he slides to avoid that big collision. And they get the time to have the first down. They reach out there.
They clean out several of those. If he gets sacked, I mean, they're still in field goal range, but a lot longer field goal. Now it's a different story. Half a minute. They have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, it's coming true.
Stand the running back.
Tua looking into it. Tua. It's going to be caught. That first thing drop.
They say go, folks, and put the heat on. Second and 10.
Initially, he got his arms underneath the football. That ball didn't skip to him. He got his arms under the ball, but it must have gone through and then hit right there. He keeps his elbows together. That's a catch, but instead it slid right through. Terry, in our picture here up there in the booth,
Then he adds some more time on the clock.
the officials up on the right to his arms.
This is the 14th play of this drive. Second and 10. Hey, Chad.
Man, is that not a fucking flag?
Time out here. Dorian Williams makes spectacular. Still have 1 remaining 76.
Second short, not foul.
Now, I don't know if they're going to score a touchdown here, but as far as managing this drive, they've converted on a few third downs. They've been able to work the clock down. When you go back to where this drive started and how it's played out, this is about as perfect of a drive as you can hope for Mike McDaniel. Now it's just a matter of what he told us on our Zoom. We get down here with just touchdowns. The day 17 moves on the other side of how tough he is to stop for this Miami defense.
On this drive, there's Stephen Ross, the owner of the team, the chairman of the board. Miami on this drive, 4 for 4 on third down. 3rd and 3. Hills in the backfield this time. We'll throw it to Tyreek Hill.
Imagine if he just dove. Oh, I put all the Gordon in that backfield and just run that motherfucker. Dude. Run it with Ollie Gordon? Well, why not?
And because he's so sudden, even though the Bills are trying to force him back inside to make them use that last time out, he's able to not only pick up that first down, but with the speed and awareness, able to get out of bounds now with a 3-yard line.
Clock runs 10 passes on this thus far 15-yard drive.
15-yard line, 15-yard line.
It's still on the ball.
Touchdown. Is that water? Nice drive. 16-play drive for the fucking Dolphins to score. Managed perfectly.
Who were in dire straits not long ago, looking like Buffalo was on their way to a touchdown or maybe a 2-possession lead.
Dolphins tied the ball game before that.
At the field, they go 71 yards.
And that missed
16-play drive.
But then it was still up to the offense to put a productive drive together here, knowing that they had to put points up on the board and they had to convert. And they were able to execute. Look at 8 seconds left. Could not have been, as we said, any better for Mike McDaniel. What's interesting to me, I mentioned they can still run the ball. I think Tua saw the look that he wanted because look at this matchup right here and look at the cushion. Tre'Davious White ends up giving Waddle into line of scrimmage, kind of sinking in coverage, which is surprising.
Yeah, two Dolphins.
Just to flip it out there with that soft coverage, where Waddle's able to make that play and get down for the touchdown. We got to go all the way back to the 3rd down where they blitzed the corner. This kept the drive alive where he scrambled, which isn't his game, looked backside, and finds Tyreek Hill in the soft spot in the zone. And here's Hill again, yards after the catch. But they had him leveraged, and he outran the defense. So What a drive. It's a team that's 0-2. Own fans doubting him. Signs over their own stadium about firing the head coach. And in a short week, in a tough environment, in a divisional matchup, every reason to give up. And instead, they fight back to get it to 14-all.
To tie the game with 8 seconds, Waddle, who was on the injury list this week with a shoulder injury. He's got that drive to kick off. So they're going to run it out.
They probably just knee it here, huh? Knee it or just give it to Cook because they're good.
Seconds. When he played for Movie Night Prime Video, watch family favorites like How to Train Your Dragon, The Bad Guys 2, and Superman available to rent for $5. Great night, 66 degrees.
That wasn't for a hotel.
What a drive by the Dolphins, though. Exactly what you need. Now, if you're a Dolphins fan,
Meanwhile, field down here.
if you're a Dolphins fan, you're probably wondering where the hell was this at during the first 2 games. And honestly, I couldn't tell you, man. Wait, what is this? Wait. Changes to the tush push. Okay. 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 I'm trying to change it. I mean, yeah. Me personally, I do hate the tush push because it's just like the only team that's able to do it is the Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs. And I know, whoa. I mean, the Eagles are the only team that's able to do it, right? It's just like a reason why I just hate watching Eagles games is because like if it's a 2nd down and 3, all they're gonna do is a tush push. They don't get it, then they're just gonna do another tush push, and they don't get it, then they're just gonna do another one. Like, and me saying they don't get it, I think they have a 95% win rate on a tush push. I mean, they could probably do a tush push from a 2nd and 4 and get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dude, my phone is at 4%, bro. Yeah, check. I'm getting OTF hoodie, bro. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't need the fucking hoodie right now, but I am gonna need my facility like within a week, bro. Probably just be able to go on the what the TikTok shop, man. Probably got some good ones on there. But that shit be scummy, bro. That's what I said about the TikTok shop. The boots. The boots actually aren't bad. Yeah, no. And I fact, them boots actually came back. Damn. They did take like a week. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta ruin my flannel, bro. That's top notch. Yeah, these hoodies on Amazon are just ass. Dude, dude, why are they like trying to overpay, like overcharge us, bro? Okay, this is badass. How do I get a Seahawks one? Oh my God. Baltimore, Denver, Green Bay. That's what, huh? How come when we don't have a Seahawks one? Dude, now they have a San Francisco one? What the fuck? Yeah, that before. Mm. Did I just don't get it. No. Under Armour's good quality. I like Under Armour. You get Under Armour hoodie. I don't know. They don't be catering on spat books. Yeah, that's something I actually need though. Mm, mm, you know what? I'm tired of having slides, bro. Let me just get something. Slides, bro. I'm tired of having slides, bro. I need some. I need some slides I can just wear around all day, bro. Some cheap ass, dog shit ass slides, bro. Uh, Every morning. See how what's going on, bro. I'm good, bro. They're just $20. I don't know what. What's going on? Just stupid, bro. Alright.
Right there. Yards on 18 completions, but some of the very quick ones, obviously, the two and that one for 97. So Buffalo ready to get the ball, and we start the second half at Highmark Stadium. I think Patterson will send it down to Brandon Cottington and Ty Johnson set up at the goal line. to go.
Mike, you told us that tonight would require your team's best football. How do you characterize what they've done with one half?
So far, so good, but it's meaningless without another half. We have a lot of football to play and a lot of execution.
What is the priority for your defense?
You're playing one of the best players in the league. You got to be disciplined. You got to make him earn every yard. If he gets you an off, they'll take it away. You got to take advantage of it. Thank you.
Earned every yard on that last drive, and then they stopped them on the errant field goal. James Cook starts the drive 9 times for 74 yards. CJ.
I like to see this just to start the second half. First play, just kind of get things going here. Bang! Just sending a message there by Butler, 91, Matthew Butler. It's a nice job. He's flashed, these first couple of games against the run, and a big part of it is that right job. Plays like that, getting leverage, and there's Kincaid in motion. He just threw him back. Pocket most of the night. In fact, only been pressured one time tonight. That's when Bradley Chubb came up with that big third down sack to force the field goal that they eventually missed. But for the most part, he's been back there and able to survey this Dolphins secondary.
Third down, about a yard and a half. Ty Johnson in the backfield.
Allen just gonna dump it. Oh, Davis. Johnson. We got laundry.
Contact number 29 defense. Felonies to fine. Total play. First down.
Johnson is their third down back. He does a good job in pass pro. But here, they're able to leak him out. He's checking for the potential blitz of 20 there, Brooks. But Brooks ends up taking a man coverage. And Josh Allen, it's probably the area he's thrown, one of the areas he's thrown the most, is taking it off a little bit of a touch ball, a little simple routine throw instead of putting a lot of heat on it. It's a little touch ball, easy completion.
First down. First down.
Oh.
Says, okay, let's get the ball out right where that blitz came from. Big space.
No huddle here. First down. One face.
We got laundry.
Bradley Chubb again working to go by him the way he did with that sack. All Dawkins could do was grab onto him.
40, number 73 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
To get a job as a referee, you have to have great guns, don't you? I mean, biceps.
Yeah.
This is like the old Ed Hockley. This Terry McCauley shaking his
Well, he's always in the gym pumping iron.
Of course.
You got to live up to that reputation that had started years ago.
You have to.
Then you got to go with a tight shirt. That's medium.
Very important.
Yeah.
No matter what the temperature is. Tonight it's purple. Good luck doing that in December. First and 20.
No flags. Nice. Oh, we're an injured Dolphin.
He falls for that, but that ball fake there. We've seen him flip it a couple times.
And I've seen Douglas when they early put back and send that skirmish.
See Josh Allen here defending his guys, upset there at the end of this play. Dotson eventually catches up to him. He's giving up on the play, and Dotson finishes. Kincaid didn't like that at all.
To Kincaid. Now second down and 1. To the 20.
That is a touchdown. Oh,
It's a good job. You also see Elijah Moore, 10 and 18. How about that arm angle? Flip there by Josh Allen. And Kincaid with the speed almost takes it to the end zone, but two great blocks out in front there to spring him loose.
we got longer.
Just make a good play, and then they make a middle one. The play stopped. He's the leader in the middle of his defense, but he takes it too far. It's his second time on this series.
After the play
They
is
hit
over,
Josh Allen late.
Unnecessary roughness, number 20 of the defense.
Susan Ball, the play is over. Nothing wrong. You always want to see a defense be aggressive. I mean, you got to be smart. You come up with a heck of a stop, and now the whistle plays over, plays over, plays over, and you take it down right in front of the official.
Second and goal. First and goal now. We're going to the 2-yard line.
Go for it.
Spencer Maddox, right tackle, and just rookie Jensen balls. How much fun is he to watch? He has a reputation as a great blocker.
21-14, man.
On that right side, open it up, and Cook just walks in for the touchdown.
10 carries, 76 yards. That Prater for the extra point. Thanks, that goes through.
All right. Wait. Huh? I think I have the points belong to me. My bet could hit. I really do need it to hit. So. Is like 11 the most common fucking shoe size or something? Holy fuck. Fuck is this bullshit? I only looked at fucking 5? Something in the distance. The 11s are just always fucking out. I would go with one of the other ones, but like I need something. I did. Oh my god, my phone's at 1%. Let me plug in my phone chat. We're at 1%.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't know why they cut to that shot.
Well, that's right now.
What the heck's going on here?
He's shaved.
Cut to that shit.
Can't do a Miami Buffalo game and not have our man Ryan Fitzpatrick, who played for like 683 teams.
Yeah.
But these were two of them. And he was a sensation in both towns. You weren't quite Jim Kelly here, but they love you.
Yeah, thank you. They enjoy the dad boss here. I'll tell you that.
Pick up his field at 3-9. You leave Washington. Let's see. Tackle to the 25-yard line. Meanwhile, we come in here, we think we're going to get around. It's quite a drive by the Dolphins at the end of the first half.
It was, and it was the missed field goal before that too. That was the big deal. I was sitting down there debating with Sherm. They're sitting back and only rushing forward the whole
my
time. No
bad,
blitz march coming after them. He said that's exactly what's got to happen. They got to miss the field goals. We got to get a sack on third down. They're depleted on defense.
No, back in, especially Bradley Chubb. If Miami can hang around, it's definitely a play to remember.
Yeah, I'll do that shit tomorrow. I'm just tired of my fucking phone dying.
Miami comes in, big underdog, a lot of stuff going on. The coach is on the hot seat. What are you trying to think about as a collective unit at that point? What are you trying to do?
They got to stay together. You can't fracture. I like Waddle scored that touchdown last week. There was no celebration. He busted out the Waddle this week, which is a move for team.
Second down, third.
Oh, Sean. Alright, so you just throw this ball to hell, bro. I can't believe no team is interested in trading for Trey Good.
But he's not too competitively makes some plays there with his legs. Everything falls on you and your urgency in this situation.
Let's see if he can keep this drive alive. He had 4 third down conversions on the touchdown drive. They don't want to give up the touchdown to start the second half, then go 3 and out.
Tyreek Hill's the only one that ever wears the football jerseys like that.
11.
That ball was going to Tyreek. Oh, yeah.
Going deep, not field. Incomplete. Second after tackling, no. Coverage was good. Fourth down.
Oh, we got Ninja Dots on 87.
See, man, it looks like Taylor Rapp possibly made a play on the ball. It's actually the corner, Tristan Bedford. But they said, normal rules don't apply when Tyreek Hill is running a post. Usually in this situation with a safety in the middle of the field, you're not just going to throw it up, but you're betting on him to go up and high point the ball and make a play on it. There where Bedford went down. Third down, they just put it up the air into that double coverage look and hoped at 10, got his hands on it. They didn't even come down with that catch.
Anyway, you earn your keep here. Go pay your after dues down. Brian Fitzpatrick.
Thank you, Kurt.
Well. Yeah, I guess the camera lenses aren't getting dirty. What? Ew. I hate the way the back of it's set. I think I'll just go iPhone 16, bro. I am a guy for the camera, man. I like having a good camera on my phone. Yo, I kind of want to switch to an Android. Chat, I don't know why I'm saying chat. Do Androids not have a FaceTime feature yet? Or you can like, why is there not a feature where Android and iPhones can FaceTime each other? Like, seriously. You have to download like a certain app. Like, yeah, we got the Seahawks and the Cardinals. We got my Seattle Seahawks next Thursday. We're gonna go 3-1 on that night. Could be 4-0, but I'll take 3.
West the next couple of weeks, we've got Seattle going to Arizona. The Cardinals off to a hot start at 2-0. That's next week. Kickoff at 8:15 Eastern time. The following week, we get the 49ers and the Rams. So the next 2 weeks, we'll see the whole NFC West on Thursday night football.
Good travel for Mr. Michaels and company living out west.
Yeah, you on the other hand,
Not so much.
doing 87 games. So fourth down, here's the punt. A good one.
Oh, he muffed it, but he was able to get back on top of it.
Disaster for the Bills.
I need Josh Allen to run the football this drive.
It's the break that Miami was looking for. If you're going to come on the road and try to win a game like this, you got to try to come up with opportunities to take advantage of a mistake. Bonner's right there, and heck of a job of getting that football back there. Very, very close. Bonner didn't just get it back.
55-yard punt. Himself. Nothing left on the sideline. Clock starts at the 20. Allen is 15 of 17 for 147.
Good fucking tackle.
No. Making it the line of scrimmage.
Jack Jones, known for his ability to cover, but this time on that blitz, gets a good job of getting underneath and then showing some toughness there on 1st and 10. Dolphins roll the dice, and it pays off backside there. Great effort by Jack Jones.
Davis is
Bro, the Cardinals went up against the Saints and the Panthers. So, I mean. All right, it's going to be a 3rd down and 8.
Offense, Anthony, maybe the defensive coordinator dialing it up, bringing some pressure. That's, I mean, it's Anthony, Ashton Davis, the safety, but most importantly, able to keep their eyes up and be able to push the receiver out of bounds there after a very short game. This is what you need. This is an opportunity in 3rd down.
halfway mark of the 3rd quarter.
We're going to get the stop.
Giving up Josh Allen some 1st downs and moving the football. They get a 3 and out to get the ball back to Tua. See what this Dolphins offense can do to respond. Still within a possession here.
Cameron Johnston comes in to punt. It's Buffalo's first punt of the night. Six and a half to go in the 3rd. The Bills on top at home by 7.
And we're about to blow the Cardinals out. I don't even know who do the Cardinals play this week.
WS, look at what Tuca has done. That's a 9% of the points for the yard. The slowest of his entire career. Something to think about.
That Monday night, ooh, isn't the Monday night game this week the fucking Ravens and Lions?
It's fine. That average is still tight. Did take a shot last time out to Tyreek Hill. It ended up being an incompletion.
The Ravens and the Lions.
And 63 total yards.
Yeah, it's a treat, boys.
Run. We're going to play for 6-5. Conservative game tonight. What do you see so far in that regard?
I think if you look at the different ways to attack as an offense, they typically use a lot of motions and a lot of different things. I think they have had a streamlined short week on the road, 4 new starters up front, still trying to build continuity. So, yeah, I think they have had to simplify tonight, especially on the run of the short week against this defense.
Second down and 5.
It's my parlay. The Tyreek Hill wants to win, bro. He should never left the Chiefs. He just slips.
He keeps his feet because he wanted the line of scrimmage. They had a shot there for the first down.
Again, rising as one as they often do. But the defense faces the third down. Started.
Buffalo get a timeout there before the ball started.
First yard timeout, Buffalo.
Oh, they got a timeout before that. So, who comes to the sideline here? We can tell you that it's time for the crowning performance presented by DraftKings Pick 6. Here's your fantasy product. 63 passing yards with no 1 TD. Allen 153. 17 of 19, only 2 interceptions. Josh.
And just to answer your question a little bit. I think Mike McDaniel's calling this game 63 yards. I said before the game. Now, he's going to have 63 yards through the air, 5:47 to go to the third. Look, that game's over, right? But he's calling the game and managing the game, playing complimentary football because he's within possession. He's trying to play smooth football.
Yeah, that was a perfectly managed drive. At 16-play drive with the usage of the timeouts and the play through it. Got him back into the game. Third and 5. Back at the run. Awards the sack. Saves by 3 Bills.
Look at the protection. That ball is out right there. That's a first down. Instead, his eyes are there, his feet are not, and he comes off it.
Daly to punt now for the 4th time. Averaging 52 yards per boot. 9 kick. 16 by Taji Finn. 5.5 to go in the third.
Joe? What a great teammate. You know, even though he's the MVP of the league, incredibly humble, incredibly receptive. He talked about how,
Dude.
you know, Buffalo,
Holy
we're hanging out,
fuck.
playing video games together, going out to eat together, really impacts the team and the culture that Sean McDermott is trying to create.
It's a great love affair. Even the town right there. Ty Johnson.
It's a one spot.
Two. It's throwing.
There's that.
Cleaver's spectacular.
Well, they've been playing so long tonight. He is out well for a touchdown. And here on a third down, it's short.
So weird seeing it 14 on the Bills and it's not Stephon.
Still with all that time, able to just find a hole. Shavers does a good job of sitting down in it. There's the first down.
Shavers got to be a rookie. Run, Josh Allen, run. Yeah, I did not want to go today, but
Able to use that ball fake like a big power forward on the breakaway. Joe Brady and Josh Allen. This is your guy. Like Keon Coleman, even whether it's getting physical over there or not, Keon Coleman's got to become this guy into the boundary that makes that play consistent. 6'4", 215 pounds, ball is thrown. It's coming back here in position. You got to use your hands and make that catch, especially one possession game.
Second nothing out of Florida State last year. 10. It's right. Miami defense stiffens again, playing so much better tonight than in the last two games.
You're so right. It's like watching a different team. And we talked in the open about we don't know what the final score is going to be, but the way they look defensively the first couple games, just come out and play as a group and fight. You get backed into a corner. Let's see what you're made out of. And considering what they're facing tonight, they played very well to keep them in this game.
And don't forget, they gave up points on the first 10 drives they faced this season, all 7 last week. So Friday nights are for the NWSL on Prime. Tomorrow at 8 Eastern Time, the Orlando Pride take on the North Carolina Courage, only on Atlantic.
Last week, we will come in and see the Packers in Green Bay. It just felt like Green Bay was up by so much, and eventually they were going to win a game. But we kept looking over this important ticket, and it's a one-possession game. And here we are a week later in Buffalo, and it feels like Buffalo's very much in command of this game, and yet 2:58 going to third.
Chat, every year I pick the Bills to make it to the Super Bowl.
The 33-yard line to begin this drive. First, let's see where they started. It's on from Taron Johnson.
Yeah, 9 yards. They're about a yard short. Taron Johnson to be one of the top nickel corners. He was out last week. But what a play by H.A. to be able to catch the ball and then make Johnson miss. To be able to pick up those yards after the catch. It's all about tackling in space when you defend the speed of the Dolphins.
Second and 1.
Gordon. Oh my God. Oh, I love seeing Ollie Gordon do good, man. That's my guy, man.
This time they had a back like this to give them with all this speed, a guy that can run between the tackles and do this. Be able to shake off of a would-be tackler and be able
I'm
to
so proud. Even though I know this is glazed, bro, but watching Ollie Gordon's full development from OSU and seeing it, bro, this is what it feels like to watch your favorite college player going on your favorite college team playing in NFL. This is what it fucking feels like, man. Oh, damn, I know you got blown up right there, but because like I watched it go for 3 straight years at Oklahoma State, man. I mean, you, Ollie Gordon, I'm pretty sure every Oklahoma State fan who was their favorite player. I mean, I was gonna buy an Ollie Gordon jersey, but I was like, whoa, I don't got enough corners for this. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I might have to buy a Miami Dolphins Ollie Gordon jersey, bro. Ollie Gordon is my absolute favorite fucking player in the NFL. We got laundry. Matter of fact, I might be able to get an Ollie Gordon jersey cheap. He's still a rookie. He was a seventh round pick. It might even be $60.
Player downfield, number 72 off. 5-yard penalty, previous spot. Replay, second down.
Oh, that was a big, big mistake. The left guard, 72 right here. See him working downfield. Meanwhile, the Dolphins defense, the Bills defense, they're going downfield with the speed. They finally get the ball in tight actually, and they know that's a first down and goal. And instead, push it way back. Close to midfield and second and 17.
I love that Gordon got his stunts today. This is my last play of the third quarter. Throws it out to Von H.
There, third and long.
That's a good play. That's second down. Because, boy, that's going to be good. You know, this first 3 weeks in Miami, it's been a lot of mistakes. Right? The first couple of weeks, especially, miscues and
All right. Shit, matter of fact, bro, how much is an Ollie Gordon jersey go for, bro? I gotta look that up, man. I need it. I have to get my boy Ollie Gordon, bro. That's my guy, bro. NFL. Hold on. Okay. NFL. I want the NFL shop. Alright, let's see. For NFL 29. Right. $30. So worth it though. So it'll be about what, 100 some odd dollars? Get back to that.
Third down.
Oh, we thought it was it. So they might be in field goal range with that. Yeah, the recent games I had today are so fucking good. They're going. You have Waddle! Got him! That is a big time play, big time throw by Niners going the wrong way.
That goes for 15 on fourth down.
Well, you can't ask for much more than this. One of your fastest receivers against White, who's got some age, coming on some injuries, man to man, a little crosser. It's just a foot race. You got to outrun him, which he's able to do to it in rhythm. Great protection. He's able to step up, make that accurate.
Christmas time, them jerseys nothing about to buy. Oh my god. I will be getting I will be getting an Ollie Gordon jersey. There's some players I want. And I can list off 3 of them bitches right now. You got
Tonight,
Ollie Gordon.
7.
You got Javon Witherspoon. Leonard Williams. Big Cat. You know what I'm saying? This is where he put Gordon in.
Daniel Brunskill has come into the game. Should mention after Keon Smith doing a heck of a job there. There's a part of that with Morum, as you mentioned, on that backside. It's now Eddie's. He's the guy that can play center or guard. And right now, he's in there. They're using everybody this week on this offensive line with the injuries. And yet, here they are, showing a lot of pride, fighting their tails off.
Second and goal.
Touchdown Hill. Hey! What a game, man.
Coming off the play action, gets some pressure, throws it off the back foot perfectly, where Hill can come down with that touchdown. What a drive.
Well, Patterson to tie the game. He does. 12-18 left in regulation. 21-21.
Alright, I'm actually gonna check some more things here. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Let me just type in. Okay, you got Joe Mixon jersey, you got Denver Bronco, whatever name you want for $80. I need to take that off. What the fuck? Okay, got some tight arrow. 72 rounds. Oh, these are the only things on sale. Charging. Okay. That's really something. There.
Getting pressure, throws off his back foot. By the way, he's still running his route. Ball's being released. He throws that.
This game's only been going on for 2 hours and 30.
Executed and a great job. Who has had his opportunities to deliver. He has stepped up at number 10.
Yo,
With 45-yard line.
Here we go. Thought it'd be the 31 with 12:18 to go in the ball game. This is going to be a great drive. It's going to be fun to see how Josh Allen, who's as confident as any quarterback in this league, responds after Tua just tied this game up.
Miami D doing its job tonight again, shredded. Gave up.
Got my boy Ollie.
Where they finally settled down, even though they lost the game. But tonight, some big stops.
There goes the. I need Josh Allen to run the ball for the 12 minutes. Very good.
Much room at all because of the vision and the acceleration of James Cook. He finds that greasy. He is gone.
13 carries, 92 yards. 14 carries. Nothing.
Let's take a look at our next kid stats powered by AWS on James Cook. 71 total yards after contact entering this drive, almost 6 yards after contact per carry. See at the bottom, fourth most yards, third most average career. See, this guy is undersized, but he runs with great heart and determination. Really become a complete back over the last couple of years.
71 to 92 yards.
Now I'm gonna look. Don't throw the Cook.
Look at that, like they're down.
Now, as much as this offense is capable of doing, Miami's made some adjustments in his second half. And the last drives that the Bills have had the ball, this defense has forced them to punt the football. They've got to go third down again. And Jacob Phillips moved inside here.
I don't know why number 15 didn't go try to intercept that ball.
Sits back. Always sees the ball about to be thrown. That's when he reacts and look and work around with that. His body gets the right arm out in front of the receiver, anticipating that throw because of the down and distance, and is able to knock that away. Josh Allen says, "Come on, he's on his back. Where's the flag?"
No call. Third straight punt for the Bills. Cameron Johnson.
The rough extension.
After that goal, huh?
Absolutely, Al. Follows through with forcible contact to the plant leg, automatic 15.
In the third straight series, they would have had Josh Allen and his offense off the field. And now you're going to give him the football at the 36-yard line in a tie game.
Instead of 9, you would have had it. So, that's a heck of a fun to be good.
Yeah. You know, you have this offense somewhat bottled up, and you just feel like at any moment, especially after a break like that, at any moment they're capable of just, whether it's cooked, it hits a crease, it goes 30, or they catch you with your eyes in the backfield, and they hit play action and hit a tight end. You just feel like, how long can you keep bottling up this offense until something's going to give?
Because Fitzpatrick, the Dolphins went through Pittsburgh and comes back in the crate. Jalen Ramsey the other way. Fifth as well. 3rd down and 1.
Did I miss a play? Oh, fuck, are they all right here?
So things get tighter. Josh Allen, typically the ball comes out quicker. Always got to factor in his legs down here, especially in a tight game in the fourth quarter. You just saw soft coverage on his inside receiver. Just said instead of making this real elaborate, let's just take the easy to the yards.
Tonight. He had 9 in the
Shit.
score. They had 8.
Would you rather go to the Bills for $28 million a year?
2nd and 5.
Or go to the Browns for $35 million a year? But you have to stay there for 3 years. That's not. Touchdown, double light.
The perfect motion there that they use. Good indicator that they've got man-to-man coverage. That's what Buffalo likes to do. They motion, see how the defense responds. The corner goes with it. They know what they got. Now just get it to them quickly. Couple blocks. How about 10 feet right there? So you can see the advantage of the speed and quickness. Shakir to be able to get upfield after that reception. It's a foot race and an easy touchdown there for the Bills.
Allen now 200.
Oh man. Oh, yeah. You, Larry Kill answer me on.
Tua's not having a game where you're going to look up and say, oh, he's throwing for 350. He's only throwing for 105, but 2 touchdowns. And more importantly, no turnovers, no interceptions, making good decisions, not pushing the ball.
Good. Well,
One of those moments where you're thinking, what happened there? He's late. The reason he's late is watch the pressure. This is something that has most doesn't ever makes him
no, it's a usually.
just makes the ball late and out of bounds to a wide open Tyreek Hill. So a play you might not really pay attention to, but Joey Bosa just made an impact on that second down and long.
You know, once again, up there, that crowd rises as one. The outside, Clark Another big catch by Waddle. But a touchdown pass, but a fourth down pass keeps this drive going.
And there's the timing there when Tua gets back 3 steps in the pocket. The ball is out well before Waddle even gets out of its break. Ball is out. There's nothing that White can do to defend that. When Tua's in rhythm and he gets back with his accuracy and you're playing soft like that, that's pitching and catching for Tua with his receivers.
Ball to 50. 6 minutes left in the fourth. To the outside. Big check. 82 out of bounds. 48-yard line. 2nd and 8.
And a chance for talk with Brent Smith, the offensive coordinator this week. And he made an interesting point. He said, you know, we want the Bills to feel our speed, meaning our get off at the line of scrimmage. And I was thinking, of course, the receivers. He said, yeah, the receivers, but even the offensive line. We want them to feel those first 2 or 3 steps and how it can slow down a defense and how it can impact them and kind of intimidate them. They've done a pretty good job of that the ball tonight.
They've got the speed. 2nd and 8. Rose caught to 24. Julian Hill. Tackled there by Shaq Thompson. To another big third down.
The last time they had the ball, and they called it play.
Good animals come into this game. But here, you know, short kinds of stuff going on down there. Players only meeting, planes flying, banners for all that. Have to make the trip up here to Buffalo. At least the good thing was early in the season.
Yeah.
When Miami comes to Buffalo, you want to come in September.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you what, again, we don't know how this game's going to end. I don't know what signs are flying around, who's responsible for that. With this team showed it a lot tonight, considering everything that they're facing. See what happens here in these final 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Another conversion, and it's Waddle again.
My bet is cursed.
Big catch for him tonight.
Tyreek Hill is in front of him, forcing Benford to have to respect 10. You know what 10's capable of, so he just trails him. Just sits out there. The safety Bishop a little bit late to get out there. Another well-designed play by McDaniel. Good job of getting the ball out to another playmaker, and nice poise by Tua, who just feels like he's in command tonight in this hostile environment.
5 catches for Waddle, all of them good. The 3rd down, the 4th down, or a touchdown.
Yeah, there's Gordon.
There's only 4.5 to go in regulation.
Of course, we talk about Mike McDaniel.
Probably down to endorse.
We talk about Tyreek Hill. We brought it up a number of times, but it's worth saying it again. This is an offensive line that really the only guy you knew what you had was Aaron Brewer at center. Everybody else is either first-time starter or a very inexperienced player. And let's tip our cap to these guys have played tonight as well. Yeah. I mean, once again, how are we going to finish up?
Love the Barney, yeah.
2nd and 6. Nick is moving around. Washington trying to get that first down and dives for it. Looks like just a little short. And they do.
Eric Johnson makes that play, even the 2. Big lineman out in front. Good job of getting around him. Keeping him short of this first down. Tua typically in the gun. There we go.
22-yard line at first down. That's what replay assist looked at right there.
Yeah, clearly. Great job of picking that up as quickly as they did. And how about the effort, by the way, by Malik Washington? You think of another speedster in this offense, but there he got hit, kept his balance, and it dove for that first down.
Oh, that's spinning the ball, man. I don't know. I mean, that was just such a bad throw. And this is Tua's last season in Miami.
His eyes were looking full right. Linebacker Bernard's able to feel that and sense that and be able to step right in front of the intended target.
They get for your sticks.
Let me look up Tua Tagovailoa's contract, cause buddy, this might be your last year. Tua Tagovailoa. Contract. Let's take a look. Oh, buddy. 4 years. When did he sign it, though? Okay, here we go. Wait, they have to keep him until 2027? Oh my God. $4 years, $46 million? He'll become a free agent in 2030. But at that point, take a look at Tyreek Hill. Wait. Yeah, Tyreek Hill. He only has 1 more year left on his contract. Yeah. Man, Tua is his first, though.
So he didn't even take into consideration.
I do remember him paying Tua. I think it was the year that he took him to the playoffs.
Linebacker, it was a blind spot. He, for whatever reason, did not see Bernard.
I don't even know a team in the NFL that want Tua Tagovailoa.
Along the way, took him right to the throwing lane.
I mean, you have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devon Achane. I just don't know what is holding you back. Like, why are you not winning? Dude, they're severely overpaying too. Like, severe. We got on to number 10.
Buffalo's backing up.
Oh, number 86 offense. Take-yard penalty is foul.
It's honestly a really good thing.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a first down on at 26. Huh?
Transfer here.
No, it's only like a first down on 18.
This defense has stepped up time and time
Oh yeah,
again.
old boy gonna do that
All
tonight.
things considered, I know they've given up
Sweet.
what they were facing with the injuries. Done a pretty good job of making some big plays, especially in this second half.
Yeah, he was the one that. There's no time there. Oh, I know that boy people hurt.
Miami would use a timeout here.
17
First time out. Miami, 22nd time.
You guys are
Set game on
Dude, the first
49.
2
You got
fucking
one
weeks
more Sunday,
are
seven,
the worst
2
2
minute
weeks.
warning. And somehow Miami could pull it out. The upcoming schedule, Chet.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the Panthers, Chargers, that's a tough one, obviously, in Miami. At Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean,
Not murderer's row.
no, not at all. Not at all. Look at what Buffalo has still coming up on the back end of this Miami game.
Then New Orleans comes in here for an afternoon game. They're playing so many games at night. I was being told that the ticket situation for that game is unlike they've seen for a while here because the crowd is so used to having to come here at night, they can't wait to come here in the daytime.
Miami's putting all their chips in the middle of the table. Got to get a stop here on these next 2 plays.
2nd and 16. Now in, ducking up, fires.
That's a first down. Oh my god. That's the ball game. And they have a field goal.
He clears out.
They had a field goal lead.
On an underneath throw. Good vision. Good job by Josh Allen locating 4 yards after the catch.
It's good to take the time out of the front side, down at this point. 2-minute warning. Buffalo by 7.
But I need to watch the Miami Dolphins football schedule because this is getting out of hand, bro. Miami. Miami Dolphins. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. They play the fucking Jets on Monday Night Football. I won't have a problem with watching that game as long as fucking Justin Fields is playing quarterback. They might. Oh man. I think they go 0-4. You got the Dolphins, and then they fight the Panthers, and then the Chargers. Hey, these boys. Want to know something crazy? The Dolphins might go 2-5. Imagine they go 1-6, and then they got the Browns, the Falcons, and then the Ravens, and then the Bills, and then the Commanders, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Bucks. Yeah, if you're a Dolphins fan, kiss this season goodbye, bro. Because the way it's looking, they're not beating the Bucks. I don't think they're gonna beat the Steelers. Dude, holy shit. We gotta watch the fucking Dolphins 1, 2, 3, 4 more fucking times. They have 4 more primetime games. They have 5 primetime games this year. Still not. What the Ravens? 1, 2. Oh, come on. We only get to watch the Ravens 2 more times in primetime? What the fuck, bro? What about Jordan Love and his Packers? I know we play the Panthers. Oh yeah, this Sunday. No, next Sunday.
Buffalo. They can feel it. 2 minutes to go. Everything in their favor right now as James Cook picks up a couple. Second down. Stay tuned after the game. The JC Post Game Show. And he takes his final timeout. Can they be player of the game? Everybody from Buffalo, meaning they
Let me guess, how many more times we gotta watch the shitty ass Eagles and go do a push push? Ooh, Eagles versus Lions? They under 16.
This is, I hate to say you're 0-3 and
Wow, we got robbed. We're not getting the Eagles and Commanders game on TV.
they have a lot ahead of them if they can keep playing.
CEO, Vice President, also runs the Buffalo Sabres of the National Hockey season is going to be
Yeah, hockey sucks. What game is
so many of these
Sunday?
football league come down to it. It's a huge mistake. In this case, it was the
Oh, the Chiefs, not the fucking Giants.
Yeah, you hate
I hope it's the Giants we seen on fighting that.
it was just he's trying to make a play. He thinks he can reach and do it. That's a big man going and elevating. Tough to have body control when you're that big. Goes right through the snapper and thinks he has a shot with that left hand, and just ends up roughing him and gave Josh out. Another opportunity to capitalize it. Take a seat.
Right.
no pun intended. Fourth down now. They want to go for the 3 or run down and have to run a play until it's about 25 seconds remaining.
Next week with Seattle and Arizona, be a good one.
Well, Arizona right now 2-0. Arizona going into San Francisco this week.
Yeah.
Seattle with a delay. Well, if you go back to 1990, of course, the Bills went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls, the first one of which was
What was that for you? Was that your second?
second.
Okay.
Yeah. In Tampa, they tried a 48-yard field goal here. Raider.
That's the ball game.
That's one of those. The country was one of that piece of desert storm going on.
Back there.
It's the first time I went to a game
For now.
and we were not allowed to see it. Why? I didn't think it looked at that. No,
Shut it down.
he said no.
Who are your partners in that you're
Frank Gifford, Andrew. Seahawks and Cardinals next week. Rams 49ers the week after. 2 weeks in a row. To the entire NFC Western Division. So for Miami, it's back home. They have an extra 3 days. Next game against the New York Jets.
What's great for Buffalo is when you have a game like this, they didn't play their best football. They took on a team that was fighting. You end up putting up 31 points. You win by 10, and yet you can go back to the film room. Coach McDermott can look at this and say, and he's got a team that's hungry that wants to keep getting better, and he can show them, this happened and this happened. And so it's great early in the year when you can have a win.
You think the Dolphins are going to have to put Quint Ewers in?
And you can advance with still a 3-0 record, and you can still look and have opportunities to not have to go through a loss, to have those opportunities.
Sacramento 21-32 tonight. 32. More numbers here down the sideline, out of bounds. Those Tanner and Crowder. 13 tight end, 16 ticks left.
Yeah, just like Miami showing all night. You thought they may just kind of get out of here. Game's over, but they're going to fight all the way here to the end, even though they're down 10.
Like to the finish. Plenty of smiles on that bench, even though I think they had a little more than they might have thought to have to handle tonight. See. What's your college game this week? Where you going?
Actually going to Miami tonight. So get down there around 2 or 3.
Okay.
Have a meeting at 9 a.m.
Game day?
College game day meeting. Miami Hurricanes off to a pretty good start. They play the Florida Gators down in Miami. Should be a fun one. Do a game day and then call the game down tonight.
Oh, good.
Speaking of it, food.
Charlottesville to Corvallis. It's their all timers.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Catches made here. Malik Washington. To 28. 3 touchdown passes, 200 now for the regular season in his career. They do it again. Dominated Miami Dolphins over the last several seasons. So they're off and running, and again with the Buffalo Bills, they look good. And they get to February. The rest of the guys wrapping things up on the
All right, Chad. Peace out.